No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see, the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Maryland Terrapins. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. The Wolverines will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Maryland Terrapins offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance?
Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Wolverines offense will go to work for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, Dave?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
With the catch, it's Cox. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. To the air on first down. A little screen to the running back. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on second down. And that one's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Stands in and takes the hit. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And that is a first down.
And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Now the play fake. Got his man on the outside. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Goes to the option. Now the toss. Spins away. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Oklahoma was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Sooners performance, one that really should inspire.
He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
And we've called his name a lot, and that's interception number 6. That's 6. He just continues to find ways to find the football and make plays for this defense.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Give to the back. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper. That's a fumble on the play. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, he'll throw it. He caught it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Terrapins! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So they take advantage of good starting field position, move the ball 35 yards, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. Boom. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Terrapins line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to bring it out. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. To the air, it's Botmeyer. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Wolverines want to move quickly.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out-route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Cox. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Making great decisions. That's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy can't remember drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots. There he goes. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hart.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
looking to fire. Makes the catch. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, to give, looking for room. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. He'll keep it himself. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Going for 6. Touchdown, Michigan. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Off the play fake on first down. They're working that left side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
One thing I love about this linebacker, guys, he's really good against the run, but he's also nice in coverage, too. That time, a cover 2 look by the defense, so he's just playing in space. He's watching the quarterback's eyes. He's able to jump the route and come away with a turnover.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. To the ground with the back. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cox. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Bachmeier. He got it. They will score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Mississippi State is down, but not out of it. Not with those cowbells ringing inside Davis-Wade Stadium. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quick release by the QB. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Oh, what a move. Breaks into the open.
First down, you know you you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
And the Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big, strong studs like this. Year after year, Michigan always has a stable full of them, of guys that are athletic enough to rush the passer, but physical enough to play the run. It's a fun spot to be in as a DC.
He'll pull it down and run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Fires toward the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
To the air, it's Bachmeier. Good timing on the quick out. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got him. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Montgomery. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. Gonna look downfield again. Quickly complete. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Got a man. It's Cox.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Man, just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in a half. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Finds his man. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They go to the ground. Turning it on. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
And the Terrapins will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Michigan offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Grabbed behind the line, it's Montgomery. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Gets it out fast. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Caught close to the marker, it's Knox. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, give on the inside. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And the Wolverines getting set on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it behind the line, it's Ash. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
The Wolverines trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 5 on that last one. Now, how aggressive will they be on second and inches? They'll try to pass their way in. And this one will be stopped for no gain. After getting nothing, would they try to throw it again on third and 1? He'll go to the sneak. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll run the option. Looking for room at the 40. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle with Allen. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Power football with the run. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
There he goes. He's at the... And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Michigan.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Ole Miss found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Oxford. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back to the ground with the running back. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. After the run, now to throw. Grabs it in the middle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Terrapins are flying down the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Leaves it with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Right on the money. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
Now look, you don't see kickers on highlight tapes too often. That 61-yard field goal is going to make every highlight reel in the country. Wow.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you...
There he goes! To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
Gain of 22. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
And the Wolverines just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Back to pass. It's Buckmeyer. It's complete to the right.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The Wolverines are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
And the Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll send the tight end in motion. The run from the shotgun. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Wolverines, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Wide receiver's going to get a shot at it on 1st and goal. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll return it. Rolling the end zone did not work out as he go. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got him downfield. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it. Safe completion on the screen. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Terrapins come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Creates a little room. It's a running room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He's looking to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now on the move.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Victory formation is so sweet, and the best part is when you're on the road and all those home fans start taking off, and all those cheers, all those loud noise, you don't hear them anymore. It's really quiet.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes, but at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.